I return once more with a continuation of a series that I've not played in quite a while now. Only like a few weeks, I think, but um, like I don't know, taking in consideration how much I played it uh, in like a period of a few weeks, and just the fact that I'm so close to being fully done with it, it's been a while, all things considered. So I don't really remember where we left off at all. I know it's in Point Lookout, but I don't remember like what I was doing or what quests I was working on or anything like that. So hopefully we can figure that out without too much, I don't know, messing around. So is this the ship where like I found the research and it led me here and I got the gas? But okay, it is. Yeah, the USS Ozymandias. Ozymandias. I don't know shit. I don't know why I have this marked. I guess I'll go to it. I'm not sure if I mean to have. Okay, probably just because it's a dock over there, right? It looks like a super mutant though. But that's a Swampfolk, all right. It's quite a few of them. So I guess we'll go over here, check that out. What are my quests looking like? Okay, only the main quest. So again, I know there's another quest that I can pick up here that I'll put off for a little bit. And then just a few more locations that I've got to explore. But yeah, I suppose we'll go south here to this stock and see what's going on there. Indeed. But once we are all said and done with this DLC, like we have every unique weapon and got all the quests done, which is not far away. Like I'd say, realistically, only a few hours, like 4 at maximum. I'd say if I don't mess around. Of playtime left in this DLC. Once I'm done with this, again, it's been a while since I played, so I don't remember everything, but I think like I'm done, like everything, like main quest, is done, right? Yeah, I completed Broken Steel, I completed Operation Anchorage, I completed the Pit, Mothership Zeta. So this is the last DLC. And I'll have to like get a checklist of some sort, like I'll look up on the wiki or something, for the unique items in every DLC to verify that I've gotten them all. I've probably missed at least 1 or 2, but for the most part, I think I've done like everything in the DLCs up to this point. And obviously there's a few things base game that I haven't got, a few uniques, a few locations that I haven't explored, a few unmarked quests, but like all in all, I feel very accomplished with all that I've done in this game thus far. So, yeah, I'll probably, okay, my hockey, so, whatever. You gotta slow down there, bog creature. I hate that, like, inconsistent fire rate with these guns. It's the problem with this all 3, not this gun in particular, but it does seem to happen on, like, single shotguns a lot more. Actually, really, well, no, I was gonna say exclusively, but no, it happens on automatic weapons, too. Like, you'll be holding down the trigger, and it'll just be, like, a random, just, like, delay in the stream of bullets. I don't know why. And my fucking skinny one does so much damage. I'm just gonna have to keep chugging down the syntax. It's crazy. Fuck you, dude. See, like, there, you hear me click. I click multiple times, and, like, obviously I'm not just talking about trying to shoot when, the gun is still, like, on cooldown. I don't know how to phrase it, but if that cooldown is what I'm calling inconsistent. Like, sometimes I can shoot, like, there you go, I'll just mash the button down. Right? So that was pretty fast after the first shot, right? And I'm gonna keep doing that. Maybe if I mash it down, it doesn't really happen, but I can't mash it down and aim, so that's not very practical. This motherfucker's gonna, like, waves on me. I really don't like this gun. I don't know why I'm using it. Should probably go for something close range, especially since I missed like every fucking shot on these guys. Oh, by the way, I found out that this is actually a unique hunting, or not hunting, what are they called? Double barrel shotgun, I think, is the base variant. Oops, I didn't even do that. However, as we suspected, it is in fact cut content. and it was added in by one of my mods. I don't remember which one, but this was in the game files, but it's cut content, but it's by no way broken or just game altering at all. So I mean, I'll keep it. I guess it doesn't really affect anything at all. But I also probably won't use it because it's actually worse than the standard variant of double barrel shotgun, which is kind of funny. I don't know why they would have cut it. Like, I would have to assume it came before the modern variant of the double barrel shotgun. Otherwise, why would it be weaker unless it did have some intended unique effects, such as the victory rifle here, which knocks enemies down on critical hits. That just got scrapped for whatever reason, and as a result, the weapon is in the files with the lower damage. I don't know, maybe it's just a prototype. They're testing the damage. Who knows? I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, well, that's nice. So this guy's still fighting on him? Is he shooting at me? I can't tell. There's quite. Oh yeah, there's a whole other one here. Find a lot of these Swampfolk here. Alright, one more shot. That guy should be dead. We can go ahead and loot this goon. Yeah, so this should be the standard variant. We'll go ahead and pick that up and see if we can repair, though. I don't know if it's... Okay, it was just barely out of full condition. Okay. This guy have the 10mm right up. Yep, the slower action. Go ahead and repair the backwater rifle with that, right? Yep. Actually, I have a full condition Chinese assault rifle, so I might as well use this some. So the dock is right here, and I don't know what I expected. I didn't really expect anything in particular, so I don't really know why I came here. Yeah, like I guess I knew there wasn't gonna be anything major. There may be like a few containers, but yeah, that's about it. Wow, 2 punga fruit, 3 punga fruits, 2 box, and fishing rod. Right about like 20 lake lurks and many more Swampfolk. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, this punk fruit. Okay, yeah. So nothing major there, but I at least track the coast to make sure. So now, I'm unsure as to whether I should go straight to the main quest objective or travel a little bit more in these westernmost locations that I have yet to explore. I think what I'm actually going to do is explore this first. So I'll go due south of the ritual site, and then I will go to the main quest because I've barely gotten far in it, and I know there is a decent bit more. Whereas the westernmost location, to my knowledge, only really has that one quest at the manor, and then I think there's like a quest at the ritual site right here, actually. Or maybe not even a quest, but at least something unique here that opens up later on in the DLC. I don't know what the trigger is for it, but I do know that there's something extra here that I cannot access at the current time. I don't know if that changes off of a side quest or it's part of the main quest. I don't remember, but I do know there is something here. It may not even be unique. It may just be like a continuation of the location that's not like significant, but is... What the hell is that? Oh, it's a bubble. One of these springs. Well. The likely suspect. Yeah, it's hard to really notice if you're not the one that's using the mouse because you can't fully read my inputs. And it didn't happen there, I'm just saying in general. But the stutter on automatic rifle weapons, and especially single-shot ones like pistols and like hunting rifle, engines repeater, all that kind of stuff, it can be really noticeable at times. And it'll really fuck you up because, like, you obviously are aiming where you want to shoot when you press the button down, and so after you press it, like, you move slightly out of the way, and you miss shots a lot of the time that way, so, I don't know. It's always something I've noticed in Fallout 3, though. It's not like a mod issue or anything, but I shall stop shitting on the game for now. What is the point of this location, however? Nothing really, it's a campsite. Quite the, resort, the oasis, if you will. Like how those kind of like... Oh, you can! That's so cool! I was just gonna see if you can actually pick it up. You can. That's actually so cool. That's a cool little effect that you can actually like drag the bubbles from the... What do you even call that? I don't know. Pugnant, whatever it is. But yeah, so I think that's all this was. Just a little... resort location here, I guess. Of sorts. Not much to look at, but So yes, let's head probably southeast from the truck wreckage here down. Did my game just crash? Are you fucking serious? You gotta shit in my balls. Uh, well, the good thing is I didn't lose anything because there was nothing there that I just did. Um, yeah, so I didn't really lose anything, but for the sake of having the location discovered, I will, when I load back in, go back and kill that guy again and quote-unquote loot that location. Or pick up the, like, 2 cycle and 1 jet that was there is the better way to phrase it. But then, yes, we shall continue the main quest of Industrial Scenes. Yeah, at the dock, travel up to the ritual site, go south, explore that, save, and then try to travel to the train wreckage. Guess so it's due south, right? Most sane wait. What was you like? I was gonna say Albanian, but no, that's like completely different. Alabama resident, I guess, but like, yeah. Oh yeah, let's not forget the 12 shotgun shells there. Yeah, dog! Alright, there's something over here, and then we're ready to take our travels elsewhere. Okay, yeah. Shooting is definitely that's such a useless perk. I'm still mad at myself for using it. Because, like, in the moment, I didn't think I'd use any of the others. But even if they were just something stupid, it's like, ooh, more health, or ooh, more rad resistance. Like, anything would have been better than that useless perk. Like, the least they could have done is keep your spread the same as hip firing, right? Like, because your aim goes with, like, your character swaying from side to side, and there's just no scenario in this entire game where that would be helpful in the slightest. Like, look at this shit. As compared to... okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll save real quick, just in case, and then we'll go ahead and travel to the truck wreckage. After exploring this truck wreckage. Oh, shit, good thing I did. There's a... Can I jump, please? Oh, what's all this? Huh. I don't know if I blew it up, everything's everywhere, but looks like 3 stun packs, 3 so frag grenades, a bed that is somehow untarnished in the explosion, and 3 whole ammo boxes with nothing in them. Splendid. Also, common base bubble there, playing Fallout 4. Oh, that's, okay. This is cool, though. I didn't know about this, I guess. A cool little warehouse on the other side of the pier that don't know if I've gone into before. So, let's go there now. If there's anything of interest. Oh, wow. I can't believe I've never been here before. This is interesting. Oh, that's welcoming. Yes. No, I don't think so. No. What have we over here? Yeah, this is great. It's like the plunger room or oh shit. Okay, that's not gonna be good if they all start as well. Okay. I'm just gonna run through here. I mean, realistically, it's not gonna do anything to me. Hey, got some missiles over here? Ammo boxes? Shit. Yeah, this reminds me of the, oh shit, I may be beckoned here in a moment. I hear the great loud thundering steps of my father figure downstairs. He's returned home from his weary days. Is that a buff out? I can't... Yeah, it's that X or something. Buff out. Shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is like the plunger room of death as it has been coined, or the The one gas station. Oh, man, there's another one. I always forget where that one's at. I want to say... At first I was tempted to say, was that the one by, oh, that's cool. That you go to during the Blood Ties quest. Like, it doesn't actually send you there, but it's the metro station there. It's like a little gas station beside it, but I don't think that's right. I think it's at another one, like maybe Jersey Street or something. I can't quite remember. Damn, what's the demand for these? Actually, I don't know if I want to know. The demand for these baby heads was so. Here in Point Lookout. Alright, so there's the cathedral in the foggy distance, looming over top this luscious hill. Let us see what type of denizen, what manner of Swampfolk this chapel hosts. Kind of specimen it harbors.
Hark, who goes there?
Hark!
Who lingers at the threshold of transcendence?
Literally the exact same voice as Asher. And it's a tribe, like, you can't make this shit up.
What's this? A humble traveler, seeking the guidance of our awakened minds. Truly, this is a glory.
It's always funny hearing, like, the same voice actors in Fallout game, or Bethesda games as a whole, not just this game.
Nothing without the guidance of the if you seek entry, you must be prepared to
not just because how easy it is to, like, distinguish that it's another voice actor from another character, but the thing is that they don't change their voice at all. Like, it's, I don't know if it's their normal talking voice or it's like the one they put on for the character, but they just don't change it from character to character, and I don't know, it's kind of funny. They're good voice actors, but like, you can just spice it up every. Yeah, this is Eulogy Jones, Asher, this guy. Definitely more.
Venture west to the Great Bog.
Jericho?
Then you shall find the mother of all punga fruit. She stands taller than a man, and her vine.
This sounds like Jericho if he was slightly kinder. Asher for sure. Oh, Eulogy Jones. Yeah. That's funny. Alright, let us collect our seed from the giant punga plant, which is across the entire fucking map. However, we have already explored it, so that is of no hindrance to us. These worm the bog. Quickly disposed of. But now we are granted entrance to this beautiful sanctuary that we were before, so tragically denied. So let me check my armor condition, because that is one concern I had. Yeah, it's at 26. I was thinking before too long I might have to switch to this combat armor, because it's not looking too good. And I don't have a means to repair it, like, at all, this entire DLC, except with Vendor, which I don't want to do, because there's no power armor in this DLC. And, yeah, the Vendors suck anyway, so I'll repair to, like, 50%, and at that point, again, I might just be better off wearing the combat armor. But, let us enter the sacred bog, and see what awaits us. This isn't the part where you have the hallucinations. I don't actually remember this part. I know there is one quest in this, though, where you have, like, really vivid hallucinations, and, I don't know, it's really cool. Actually, no, I think this might be it. This looks kind of like the place. It's an oasis. I think this might be it, yeah. Yep, this is it. I remember this. Okay, awesome. Wow. This is slow. Full speed up. Not necessarily a good thing, but I should probably also repair this and maybe switch. Am I able to now, or? Okay, I'm not yet, but hopefully it's not the glitch, which I can only assume it is a glitch, because like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, where it just won't let you repair your weapon with 100% conditionality. Like, I don't know. Again, theory kind of makes sense for you and the other two, because it's the perfect conditioned weapon, which I guess it does want to make sense, because they just use the parts that you need. That's the parts that you don't. But, like, it works the majority of the time, so I don't know, if the condition just won't work. So we'll see now, it's really low condition, we still can't, I'm suspecting that's the case. So we will switch to something like, we have no 44, damn. Maybe there's Metal Blaster? Might as well, we can also use the stabilizer, I might use that some. Yeah, let's find this, great Punga fruit. Fabled Punga. So it's gonna be that way, but what's over here first? Anything? Brain coral, it would appear. I don't know, this is my other eggs. I'm stuck on a concrete bush. There we go. Let us see this great Punga for ourselves. This touch is Swampfolk. Title though, Punga. I love how it's so overpowered. Okay, what the fuck? This guy is hard to shoot, I guess. Jesus. See, yeah, this is the speed I was expecting. I don't know what it was up to this speed, but it was like falling towards me. Alright, yeah, is that another? Oh no, that's a doll. I thought that was one of the baby heads, like, with its neck facing me. I don't know what their fascination is with it, and probably be best that I don't know. Oh, who have we here? I don't think so. Oh, yes, indeed. Spit elsewhere, my dear boy. Oh, what have we here? Pork and beans and beer. So we went out. Eating good. Alright, I can hear its benevolent radiance enticing me. Yeah. The great... Oh, what? Wait, what happened? What? I haven't been here, have I? Is there a person in here? I don't remember that. I just felt like you interacted with it and you go buck wild with hallucinations. But, like I said, I don't remember the Stocy very much. I only did it once. No, I only actually completed the story once, but I've done it twice. Just the second time I didn't complete the story. Just like Broken Steel, I always like get a little bit into it, but I rarely ever finish the story because the whole segment where you do go in the mobile crawler and everything, it can get pretty insufferable. Like this playthrough in particular was really fucking insufferable. I had a whole mental breakdown because I cleared out the entire base crawler just to realize that the armor map had been spawned, which had 2 unique items, which required. And I looked it up, and it's just a pretty common bug, so I had to reload and do that all again. So that was really annoying, but that's irrelevant right now. Let's see what we got here. Salisbury steak, potatoes, more beer, Milo Hunter. This one is not a Parkinson. He is lacking a things. Bubblegum. Oh! Where did that come from? What even was that? What? Okay. Not sure how that was. Also, this guy over here just fucking spit on me from like a mile away. Alright, I just gotta turn that up. And yeah, this weapon, again, it didn't necessarily have to matter, just saying in general, is another one that is very prone to like the stuttering or inconsistent tapping, I guess, when you fire it. I mean, I would assume it's not a feature because it's such a noticeable thing after you play for a while. It happened a little bit there, but again, it's not as noticeable unless you're the one actually clicking. It's such a subtle but noticeable thing. I almost wonder if it is like an intended feature, like it's supposed to make the guns feel, I don't know, a little bit less reliable, I guess? I don't know. Probably not, but it is definitely noticeable. That's your idea of immersive gun jam every other shot. Go buck wild, brother. Nobody's stopping you. Oh god, I love simulating these guys. The bullets. Not as bad as the, I was gonna say albino rat scorpion, but no, there's another enemy, I thought, or overlords, right? I think there's even another that just... Maybe it was the overlords, I don't know. Or the reavers, I know the reavers also push a ton of health. I think it might just be the rat scorpions, because I think those do have that highest HP of any enemy, but I was thinking of one in particular, on type of enemy that I just kept encountering. Oh, I think it's the guys from here, actually. I think it's, the guys in this DLC are just so fucking tanky sometimes, the big guys. But here we are, the great benevolent hunger fruit, which also happens to look like a Cthulhu, in a game with already quite a few references to Lovecraft. So, coincidence? Let us harvest its great and bountiful fruit. What the dingle? Just queefed on me. What's going on? Any more seeds, but I get like littered with them. Oh no. The color's starting to change. The intelligence bobblehead. Oh, right. A Schmaltech limited edition bobblehead. I'm rather crap. Exactly how stupid are you? I like it. Oh no, is that the agility bobblehead? Or is that endurance? Or is that... No, that's strength. That's strength. A Schmaltech. Well, this is one situation. And I'm not going to be able to find your way out of, to be quite frank with you. That's the agility then, maybe? Or is that endurance? I'm going to say it's probably endurance, right? Yeah. Schmaltech. Keep it up, you're almost there. Wherever there may be, probably nowhere. How can... Oh, it's a cool little effect. It's like a... What the fuck is that? I mean, I know I'm hallucinating, but is this intentional? It probably is. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I actually don't remember all of them. I know you see your dad. Yeah, like that. Of getting quantum bottle that blows up in a mini nuke. Or your baby noise. It's funny too. Like I can't tell if they're trying to be like serious and make it like there's no way they didn't laugh when making this fucking giant quantum bottles that explode into mini nukes while going yeah. Like there's no way they weren't laughing while making this shit. Okay, now we got this is agility for sure. Oh, what's this? Oh no. Oh, there he is again. No! Let's go. Oh! What? My Schmaltech agility. Isn't it funny how everything gets close to ends up believing? So true. One else to win. Yes. What gotta be doing there? It's not a Sunday night for me. Oh. The perception. This doesn't look right. Not right at all. Yes. Can't quite put my finger on what exactly that might be. Oh. What the scallop? Needles? Yeah, it's sewing the ground. Interesting. It's kind of a cool effect. Yes! No! I feel that it may be back in any moment. Can I drag the corpse or not? Like, is it fixed or is it... Like, it feels like I'm slightly moving it. Okay, yeah, I can move the arm. Oh, I gotta look you with my camera, not my actual WASD, but is she like stuck on this or something? Is that what the problem is? Okay, yeah. There we go. Alright. Charisma? No! If I could run that, I'd have had her too. Honestly, I can respect that. Like, I don't. I have to agree. Like, Jesus, fuck, why is the camera so sensitive right now? Is that like supposed to? Yeah, absolutely do not blame him on the slightest for that one. Let's see what else we got here in this great hog. Oh, Amada! No! Moira! No! Look! Mr. Burke! Dead mother. Life in a potion is a wasteland and not a friend in it. Yeah, you aren't exactly blessed. That's where Mr. Burke comes in.
Congratulations, my boy. You're going to pull through, and everything will be right as rain.
So true, Mr. Burke, so true.
No, don't try and get up yet.
Oh!
There you are.
No. Alright. Let's return to the sanctuary after that lightning experience there. Quite the revelation. I don't think there's anything else of, like, there's a few ruined houses, but is there anything, like, I think there's a cellar interior, isn't there? If so, though, I would assume I've already been in. I don't quite remember. That's the part of, like, the excavation thing, but yeah, I think I've been here. Yeah, I dropped that, so. Alright, just want to make sure. Let us head back to the trampoline. Okay.
You are welcome to our tribe.
Thank you, Eulogy. It's a pleasure to meet you, Asher.
Rest a while, friend.
Pure punga. Okay, I know somebody here has a unique shovel that I want. I don't know who. Wait, is it this guy? That's a rake.
Relax.
So,
Be at peace.
yeah. I think you can get it just through like a speech check, but if not, I may have to kill him or reverse spec back. I mean, it'd be pretty easy to reverse spec back since it's a shovel, but I don't have the patience for that, you know what I'm saying? But if it is a speech check, I'm sure I'll be able to pass it. But it might be this guy. I didn't even talk to him. He's the...
Truly, the Mother Punga has bestowed her wisdom upon you, and your mind has been expanded.
Indubitably, darling.
For a time, we feared your mind had journeyed too far from your body, and you had departed our world. But you returned to us again. Yea, though your body will bear the scars of the ritual, your soul shall be forever strengthened by the experience. You are now welcomed in our cathedral.
I'm honored. Let's go.
We espouse the expansion of the perfect mind, and the rejection of the corrupt physical.
So,
The
eugenics?
material world is destroyed and imperfect. We seek to release our minds from their tainted cages.
Got it.
Leader, that would be Jackson, a man of great wisdom. He has withdrawn to his cavern of communion, the better to contemplate the unknowable. Only the righteous are
pondering in
trusted
his
to know
chamber.
where this nexus of understanding lies. And alas,
Typical.
only the worthy may enter. Leader,
I didn't mean to put
only
that.
our most enlightened one divined that the fates themselves did decree the mansion must be burnt to the ground. It is a gift from the earth itself. in acknowledgement of our perfect balance with nature and the higher planes. She recognizes that we seek to leave behind the corrupt physical.
Got it.
Be well.
Yes, indeed, my diamond. So let me just make sure you don't have anything else. I don't. Oh, it's probably this guy. Yeah, this guy.
You are new, and you are well.
Name your shovel.
I am Croatoa. I am not so new. Not here.
Okay, when you say that like a question.
We dream of a better world, not falling apart like ours. And when we find a dream that makes us forget this world,
Got it. And we'll carry on up perk 30.
look to Jackson. He is the one who knows. But do not...
I am the one who knows.
That hill is holy. It must be cleared. Some went to fight.
Tell me what Jackson
Ponga
is,
does
Walter.
not fight. Ponga grows with...
Walter. I've had one too many Ponga fruit, Walter. No, I'm good. Whatever, I don't care. Anyways, you,
Yes.
my dear boy, are gonna give you that shovel.
Ponga grows
Oh,
strong.
wait, this might be the thing, because he's like...
I help Ponga understand. That is...
Oh, sweet.
I do not know if this is a secret, but I have all... If it helps, have it.
So I think it's
But be
poison.
careful.
It's like the ant's sting weapon. So let's check that out. Oh wow. For 10 seconds? I'm pretty sure that's like every second, so it's like 10 ticks of 4 damage. It probably doesn't stack though. If that stacked, that would be crazy. I doubt it does though, because like 3 hits, that's 12 damage every second, on top of like the 26 that it already does, which obviously is very low. But on an enemy, well, that's obviously the problem that melee weapons suffer from, because you have to be melee. Like every extremely powerful enemy is very lethal melee. Reavers, Albino Rat Scorpions, Overlords, Tri-Beam, Deathclaws, Behemoths, I mean. Like, I don't know. So, in that regard, it wouldn't be that powerful against a normal enemy, because they die before the poison can even have an effect. But, like, so that seems pretty powerful. I don't know what the ant sting is. I think it's only like 10 over, or I mean 2 over 10 seconds. Or something along those lines. And it probably also has a lower base damage, so that actually doesn't seem too bad. But we're never gonna use it. Now into the cathedral. Yes.
Escape to the mine.
So true. Trying to beat Joffrey so bad. Quick selfie. So let's see what these enhanced bonuses on are from the Punga fruit here real quick. Oh. Okay, that sucks. Indeed.
Be at peace.
What kind of
Transcend.
question should you use with your hands there?
Transcend.
Literally up to perk 30. Whole function got Hennessy. Alright.
Looks like another newbie in the tribe. And still able to string together whole sentences. Ain't you the lucky one? You still remember your name? Math? How's your memory? When I came back, there were bits in my memory where all I could recall was a white light. But you're not drooling, so you're doing okay. The rest weren't so lucky when they got their heads cut open.
Tragic.
You sure you're feeling okay in there? You might want to check your head for a scar. We all get 'em after going to that bog. You know, the last part of the ritual. After you pass out, they get a guy to bring you back, cut open your skull, and free your mind. As in, he rips out a bit of your brain. It's supposed to be the part that holds you back, but that doesn't always work out so good. Anyway, you
So
look like a
good.
lively one, so welcome to the tribe. My name's Nadine.
Oh yeah, right. I was about to say, this. She seemed somewhat familiar. This is the chick that at the riverboat, like ran away or whatever, and went here. So yeah, I forgot about that. So we'll be saying that in a minute.
Off at his magical thinking cave, I guess. I swear that sort of stuff pisses me off so much. Guess that's why I trailed Jackson to his stupid mystery cave.
Do tell, darling, do tell.
I only been here a week or so, but I'm about ready to ditch this bunch of dummies. I already stole all the punga I could ever need. Hey, if you still want to know where Jackson's hiding, his cave's under the cathedral, but it's hard to find. Use this key to... You're a lucky one, and it probably didn't do any permanent... Of course, you'll still be missing a chunk of brain, but...
You know, I already have
cold, stiff...
smiley face, like, placing my DNA from Moira, so...
Yeah, it's all a little
Yeah.
fuzzy for me, but
That
I've
big
got
of
a
a
hunch.
deal.
I'm gonna go do some snooping, see what I can figure out. Meet me by the riverboat in a day or so, and maybe I'll have something for you.
Interesting.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was all Jackson's crazy idea. I knew better than to volunteer. Last time I wandered too close to that mansion, some old ghoul sicked his dogs on me. Screw that. What is this, a date? You start making a move and it's stabbing time.
My kind of gal.
What? There's not much to say. I ran off from home to see the world and find a fortune. And I'm doing it now, okay?
Say that again.
Well, there's not much to say. Look, it's not that I don't want to go home or anything. I mean, I love my ma, even if she... It's just, I came out here to find a fortune. To make my mark. If you see my mom again, let...
Okay, back on. Let's see what else we got here. Great ceremony table, yes indeed. What's my carry weight looking like? Because I have like 20 moonshine, and those are 2 each. So that's like almost 40 pounds of just moonshine. But I've still got 30 pounds to spare, so I'm balling right now. Living like cats.
Transcend.
Alright, yeah. I suppose now we shall head east to the caves, which will lead me to later here. Simeon's like, I don't remember saying. Oh, why it won't let me right now? I was probably would, but I'll do the quest in its intended order. Oh, yes, what a beautiful skyline. Nothing but green and glaring. I'm using cloud. Oh my god, that is so bright. Alright, my dear boy, Calvert, I return with pressing information. Ah. Nice little warm welcome there. Yes, yes, indeed. What was that? 3 rating? Oh, don't mind if I do. Okay.
You infiltrated those tribals yet? And you didn't go track him down and grill
I was
him for
going to.
information? I'm not your daddy.
Fuck you, I was going to. I'm not going to objective. Yes, 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 yes. Now, back onto my duties. Oh, the couch about to say. I wouldn't mind having Desmond as my daddy, though, now that it mentions it. That ghoul voice, so alluring and therapeutic. Okay, so northeast, head up here to the location this way, and then the marked one. What is all the commotion over here? Alright, I still have... Okay, it's probably a good thing, in this place specifically, that I still have this glitch that ghouls just don't attack me anymore, despite me not wearing the mask, because that is 2 reavers and potentially more. There's ghouls all over this place. There's some Swampfolk. It's probably for the best if they don't attack me in this area, so I shall keep it that way. Is this not a location though? Okay, it is. just didn't see the little thing pop up, I guess. There's probably a few trinkets, odds, and knickknacks, contraptions, and otherwise doodads littered about here, but nothing of great importance, if so. So I'll probably just move on to the caves this way, which, if I remember right, is a big, like, I don't know what you call it, landform bucket. Goes down really far, and yep, there's, so it's almost like a caldera in a way, if it were like circled in, I guess, because the way it like just collapses there. However, because of that, I think you might be able to make this jump, at least especially with sprint. But there are a shit ton of lake fork down there, as you can tell by the eggs. Okay, if I was gonna make that jump, that's like the worst possible angle to do it at. But, you know, everyone knows that Solomon Gucci defy gravity, so that's of little importance. Maybe try that at a slightly better angle here. But I'll probably walk down anyway, so I was just curious to see if you can, and I'm almost positive you can just by... Okay, that was... I take it back, that is dangerous angle. It's kind of far though, like it's... I don't know. I'll just go down the normal way, because it's not like there's anything... I don't know. I'm gonna get anything for jumping down, other than potentially missing something on the way. Okay. Alright. Here comes... Oh. Alright, first. I think there's quite a few lift as well. Yep. I know. That's also my other. Okay, I probably want to start using another weapon. Probably. I'll use a destabilizer for a little bit against these guys. Is he already up here? Okay. Check out this little boat and lurks over here, make sure I don't miss anything. Because yeah, there is actually another location over here, and this is the one I'm thinking of. There's actually a guy here, and it's left. I don't know if it's marked or not. Wow, this thing, yeah, this thing. Of sorts. Have we anything in here? No, we do not. Tragic. Explosion. Let's see what the Coastal Grotto has in store for me. This is the last location on the eastern coast here that I have to explore, with the exception of Herzog Mine. And now that I think about it, I think that's actually the location that I was referring to, not here. Though it may be, I don't remember. I think the mine is where the guy at the quest that I'm... Can I jump, please? That I'm thinking of is that, so I don't actually remember what this is. Significant mining location. By the way, it was very, very, very noticeable there. So I never lifted my finger off the trigger, and I wasn't like interrupted by anything. I wasn't like I was grabbing it. But there was a very noticeable delay in the stream of shots. So what did I pick up? Just yeah. Okay. Let's keep the fridge stacked. I respect it. Bit loaded, and where is this grotto? Here, I presume. Yes, indeed, indeed. There we go. Let us enter. Oh wait, no, is this just way up? Oh wow, I passed it a while ago. How did I miss that? What? See, this is just the way up. Check. Is there anything major? No, there's. I think that's right in front of the mine, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's like right in front of the mine, so we'll go there eventually. How did I miss the actual grotto, though? Can I jump? Is it not a, well, first of all, let me check my local map, because I swear I literally went right there. Yeah, so it is actually a location that you enter. I don't know how I missed that. There's a lantern here. It's not on top, is it? I don't think so. I think it's down here, right? Or right here, okay. Wait, so how do you normally get here, though? You have to climb up the rocks? Because, yeah, I guess I thought there'd be a more obvious path to it, but, oh. I don't remember, like a bunker, but let's see what we have in here. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, this is the place then. So I wonder what's in the mine, because now that I thought about it, I was pretty sure that what I was referring to was in fact in the mine. But I don't remember the details of this. Oh. What? Sweet. Okay, awesome. I don't quite remember the details of the quest, but I do know that this also rewards you with unique items, so let's do that. Now, which is a bad minute. This motherfucker has 800 caps lying loose on him? And I can't imagine the business is very bustling here, so I question how he got those caps, but they're mine now. Did I? No way, this motherfucker got one-shotted. You're gonna give me those caps, buddy, and I ain't asking nicely. Jesus, how's this guy one-shot? Like, it's not even a sneak attack, that's after he's already caught me. I think I have a quick light on too, like this. Okay, I don't. But these are like the least optimal pickpocketing conditions. Yeah, that doesn't matter when I have 100 sneak. So, game, you can go ahead and give me a success. Speaking of which, do I have any, like, effects here? Oh, wow, yeah, I do. Withdraw from both medics and psycho. And it's not for standing still, isn't that what that is? Superior defender. Yeah, okay. Give me your... Okay, cool. Now we can have a nice little chat.
Welcome to my extraordinary safari. Shall we get you registered?
Oh, absolutely, my dear boy.
Only the finest bit of sport you've ever enjoyed. Once we review the rules and see to a nominal 1,000 caps registration
really?
fee, of course. I've found that price keeps the riffraff out. You aren't riffraff now, are you?
Alright, you've tempted me just by that line alone.
But of course. What would you like to know? The participants. That's you. Assemble in the arena. Once you've made your preparations, signal me with the button inside to begin the hunt. I'll remotely release a group of ferals against which you must defend yourself. You're in for...
So I've done this before, but I don't quite remember it being like that. That sounds pretty cool. It sounds like the arena in the pit.
Not an option, I'm afraid. The thrill wouldn't be the same if you knew I'd...
The Thorn, that's what it's called in New Vegas.
Weapons are your own responsibility, sir.
Alright, 1,000 caps to get pitted against other enemies for your pleasure, with no enemy, or I mean, no weapons or anything else provided.
On with the action.
Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, wait.
Have I tried to chew on your skull, sir? Perhaps you've noticed my ability to string... These
somewhat.
ferals are nothing like myself.
Alright, sounds like a plan. I'll spend 1,000 caps to you.
That's the spirit, sir. The other participants are waiting. So just press the button inside.
Or so you think, my dear boy. Well, I'm about to dominate your little puppy. Wow, nice door. Wait, I wonder. Yeah, they're not gonna fight me though until I hit them first because, of the perk they have.
Try not to
Just
fall.
wait a damn minute.
Nothing down there but dark.
Mr. Flick's really outdone himself this time.
I don't know if I remember this. Like, I swear I've done this. But I don't remember it being like this. This is actually really cool. Okay, can I take that shit? Oh, give me the bubble. Yeah. Alright, so, there's the button, I guess.
Mr. Flick's really outdone himself this time.
So you're number 3. Well, let's get
It's like the guy who,
this thing going.
the bounty hunter with the sniper rifle you can fight. This game, the random encounter. Let's press the button. Yeah, so since they're not gonna attack me, I could really just not do anything and let them annihilate these guys. Well, they're not even helping, so I might as well. Yeah, I might as well. They're not doing anything. Man, fuck these guys. You serious?
Mr. Flick's really outdone
Alright.
himself.
So little re-risk coming if you guys don't grab how funny. Oh, let's just say that a laundry method. Oh shit. I haven't seen one yet though, which is surprising. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this out there. Least eccentric swamp pool. There's a lot of these ones. It's crazy that I haven't actually hit one of these guys yet, or if I have, I haven't I mean, they're doing absolutely nothing, but unless they're going to fight the damn, that's probably death, because I mean, I would assume they're programmed to fight with them. Like, why else would they be here? That seems like the only plausible solution. So my guess is that what if the like non-hostility of the ghouls applies to them? These motherfuckers aren't even getting the slightest cut of the reward, if that's what that means.
Welcome, by the way.
Oh.
You know, for saving your ass.
Mr. Flick's really outdone himself.
Alright, I don't think this guy's gonna live past that comment. And yet again, I feel like a beckoning is imminent, my dear viewership. Hope nobody here has. I hear the necessary preparations being made downstairs. Yeah, I'm probably gonna kill these motherfuckers if there's no repercussions for doing so. Because they did jack shit and had the balls to say that to me after I saved his ass.
You're welcome, by the way. You know, for saving your ass.
So, I don't remember what you do get, but let's find out. I don't think it's armor. I think it's a weapon, but I don't know what. It's not going to be a direction rifle. It's not going to be an axe. It's not going to be a shovel, obviously. There it is. I told you it'd be coming. So I'm going to finish this dialogue real quick and get my reward, and then I gotta go, and then when I'm back, we'll continue the main story and find this guy. What is it, Jameson? Is that what his name is? I keep forgetting. Does it actually tell me this time? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so let's claim my reward.
Tremendous showing! Let's commemorate your first...
Oh, first?
This axe was...
Wait, what?
misplaced by one of my... Your enthusiasm is flattering.
Okay, that's awesome. Though I don't... It sounds like you can repeat it like it's a radiant type thing, but I don't think you actually get more... Well, like, you don't get anything else unique. Like, you might get caps or something, but I don't think he gives you anything else unique. But he did give me an axe, which is interesting, but I thought I already got a unique axe from this DLC, unless I'm just misremembering. Or unless that was part of another mod, but for some reason I thought I had. Doesn't look like it, so maybe not. Yeah, I thought I had already got a unique axe from this DLC, so maybe not. So yeah, I've got that. I've got a double barrel, which is cut content, so it's not technically supposed to be available. I got the toy knife. I know there is a pint-sized slasher mask, which I have yet to obtain. I have the shovel and the backwater rifle, and then there's like a unique variant of the Mesmetron as well, which you get for completing the main story. But yeah, let me see if I can pickpocket my caps back. I can. Let's go. I'll do that, and then I must depart temporarily. I don't think I'll end the stream. I'll just give me my mic and be right back. So let's get this over with real quick. I'll just do it when I get back. I should go now. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright. I have returned. Sorry about that. I had to pitch a fat loaf, as well as some other stuff, so it took a little bit longer than anticipated per usual, but I'm back now. Now let's get to pickpocketing. That's weird. He has fully conditioned Merc Charmer outfit, as well as really high condition spiked knuckles. That's odd. Who's not wearing items of such high quality? This is after I pickpocketed, right? Or, okay, I got scared there for a second. I thought that was before I pickpocketed the 800 caps. Yeah, so I think I'll go back and kill those goons that were inside before, maybe, because that is so loud because of how entitled they were.
Mines help if you got them. You're welcome, by the way.
You know, this guy's
saving your
Good
ass.
show. Very well fought.
Yeah, that guy's a Chad. It's just the other guy. If I kill one and the other one will be aggro, then I won't. But if I can kill this guy separately, I might as well.
Good show. Very well fought.
Yeah, that guy's a Chad. As for this guy...
Good show.
Shut up. Okay, I'll leave him alive just in case. Like, I want to do this later, and I don't know. It makes sense because he's not going to fight anyways, but I'll spare him this time, but the other guy is still infinitely better. That door is so fucking loud. But anyways, allow us to proceed on now to the little caves there with the ship that will lead us to their leader, as well as after this, the mine that is to be found further south of this coast, right down there. But again, first let's go to the wrecked sea tub. So we'll just go north from where we are now and climb up the hill. Actually, we won't need to because we're already at the bottom, so yeah, it's just right over here. Alright. Let's see what awaits us. That would be more... Okay, there are some of the ticks are appearing, but I remember there being quite a lot of lake lurks here, so... Ideally, I want to try not get them one at a time. But I'm also seeing Mirelurks and not lake lurks. I think that one's dead. Yeah, I think that one's dead. There's just another one over there. Let's go to Central Island here. There's one. Okay. Jesus. Well, that was easy enough. I, again, remember there being quite a lot of lake lakes, but maybe not. Okay. I mean, I guess. Let us go into the underwater cave after first exploring the wrecked sea tub. Actually, or is this how you enter? Might be how you enter. Yeah, it goes into the ship and then breaches up the cave. Yep. Here we are. Let's see what we have in store. Quite the place. Maybe I was remembering the lake lurks in here, but I could have swore they frequented the outside of the space as well. The big nests. That shit's out of pure money, Delver shotgun. Don't mind if I do. Let's start off with this fella right here. I love how he just... Oh, he just doesn't care, he doesn't do anything. That really makes my job a lot easier. Now, I saw another one. Yep, right there. Hard to see them in the water there, and they're swamp lurks. I keep forgetting. Lake lurks are the normal Capital Wasteland variant. But yeah, let's get rich on some. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Let's get rich on some vans real quick. And a van. Oh my god. And then, pick up our shotgun shells, because I don't actually want the shotgun. Anything over here? Probably not. Oh, there's our brain coral. Brain fungus, whatever it's called. And delving deeper into the cave reveals. Wait for it. So I think, yeah, you meant to go that way. This was just kind of like a whole other side area that you didn't really have to do. But I did anyways. Let's see over here. Objective doesn't tell us to go anywhere, which is fine because I don't need it, but I was going to use it as a as an indication as to where not to go first, and I'm going to assume it wants us to go that way because of the torches and skeletons. So we'll go this way instead. Yep, and it looks just more the rock dropping. Oh, what? I tried to dodge his actually spit there, but actually only ran right into it because of his inaccuracy. I'm running really low on this ammo. I have been using it extremely, like, I don't know. I've not been conserving any of it. And I'm kind of running low on ammo as a whole. Now, I know a lot of it I gave to, like, my companions and stuff, but, like, 44 rounds, I don't think I have any of, because I don't know why I give that to my companions. So I guess, exclusively use that for Callahan's Magnum. I think I gave some 556, so I'm fine on that, but, like, 44, both types of power cells, right? Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm stacked on power cells. It's the, what are they called? Power modules that I'm a bit low on. NG cells I'm fine on, but again, those are all kind of low durability, which is why I'm not using those as much. And I do have epoxy, obviously, to repair it, but I don't want to if I don't have to. And it's very unlikely that I will find a lot of those, Okay, some stuff is coming back to me, like...
Yes! Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor! No, not astral knowledge, you simpleton! Psychic domination! And that still won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device!
No need to worry, Enlightened One. We shall reconsecrate the mansion and remove the
This looks
impurities
kinda hot,
disrupting
like,
your perfect
I feel like they're
guidance.
having a little BDSM session until I walked in.
The house and its impurities. Just stop that jammer and I'll be free of you morons once and for all!
Yes, we shall be free of all limitations. Thank you, Master.
Okay,
We shall be
100%.
the instrument of your mighty will.
The master really secured it. This is 100% a kink thing going on here. That he just... Oh, just untied himself? He walked toward me. I don't know where those hands have been. But 100% just walked in on a domination session and he tried to play it off as some grand scheme of overtaking Desmond. But I think we all know what was really going on. I mean, he just untied himself. So, I mean, that tells you all you need to know. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and talk to this fella right here. And I faintly, somewhat, kinda, sorta, vaguely remember this right here. But at the same time, I also forgot a lot of this. So, like, I'm piecing it back together now in my mind. And I forgot, like, how bizarre of a main quest line this DLC actually has. So let's go speak to our main man here with the sub about this little experience there with the hologram.
Hello?
Hologram.
You are a fellow seeker of the higher planes, perhaps? What brings you here? What splendid news.
What?
At last, the Holy Land is empty of his disruptive aura, and the astral plane is open to us all. Oh, but the
That's weird.
Transcendent Master will want to hear of this, and as the returning champion,
What?
It is your right and honor to... After all, it is he who makes all true decisions about the spiritual growth of our tribe, including the decision to cleanse the mansion.
I wonder if they changed the voice lines for this guy after making the subtitles. That's what happened there, because like they were saying the same like gist of things, but like completely different words. So yeah.
It is very rare that others are permitted to commune with the Master. Many are too foolish to understand the great truths of his higher mind. But I sense in you a great potential. Perhaps you have what is needed to accept his teaching. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea caves well.
Yeah, just oversaw what was going on between you two, so.
We are a family of dreamers, a band of astral explorers, and a church of the mind. In time, we will be free of the horrors of the base physical world. We will play amongst the pure thoughts of the universe. I know it may seem that I am a brave shepherd to my flock, but the truth is far more humble. I am nothing more than the largest fish in our school, as we swim through the astral seas, exploring, learning, and becoming one. But we are not swimming aimlessly. No, we have a beacon. We take no pleasure in violence. Our goal was merely to remove the ghoul. His presence is an offense to the Transcendent Master's astral dominion. I cannot claim to understand the exact reasons that the mansion's resident caused such disruption, however. To understand fully, ask the Master. Yes, commune with him.
Yes, indeed, my dear fellow. Person John Eden 2.0.
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here? Not much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that. Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist and his tribe of idiots. What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a rather clumsy one at that, but it's all I can manage at the moment. As for myself,
Oh.
gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved much more elegant than shambling on as some rock.
So I am remembering now. Some of the end of the video, see like this big like chamber in like the lighthouse, like this table, and you can like. It's really faint, so I don't want to say something that's not true, but I'm like picturing parts of the area now. Yeah, the Susie's actually pretty crazy. Like, he goes from, killing dozens of, and yeah, it's the tribals that I was referring to, by the way. They're the bullet sponges earlier that I couldn't think of. Saving a mansion from burning, being exploded by an onslaught of, like, dozens of tribals, going to their camp, seeking out a giant punga fruit, hallucinating, meeting a holograph of a mind, aiding this mind in his little conquest here, eventually meeting him, like, it's pretty crazy.
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god. You think that would be good, but his interpretations of my regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help. I'm a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert Mansion. I need him to...
Sure thing, Herbert Daring Dashwood.
More than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is a device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that, and I can extend my reach so much further. Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we...
Literally Herbert Daring Dashwood and this ghoul man servant. Argyle.
Desmond, that bag of bones and bile will pay. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body. Still, its absence is only honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe him my thanks. An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death. Of course I did, but that moron thought it was one of his adult visions. The real... Honestly, those fools aren't worth the meat they're made of. Yes, away with you.
Well then. Alright, let's take a quick little slumber here next to the hologram. And, yeah. Go back up topside. Have a speak with our main ghoul man, Desmond. Did I say have a speak? Have a chat. Seems a bit more modest. Yes, yes. And yeah, the mine and then the few little western locations here will be the last things that I have yet to do then. But I'm surprised that this wasn't one of the locations for like the research sites. But by the way, like this seems like the #1 area like they'd want to explore geographically on this island, but that's not because we already found all. I think there were only 3, but yeah, we already found all the logs. So, yep, let's go back to the mansion. What was that? Flood on my screen? Alright. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Love what you've done with the place. The furnishings really accentuate the inherent beauty of this mansion here. But please, let's get down to the brass tacks, shall we, Desmond?
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he's stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off. Figuratively speaking, of course. Him. I should have known. My old rival, so close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. He was once a man, Professor Calvert. The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own. Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the U.S. government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors. They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced them to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one.
Base Tater till the end. Miss Beta Calvert.
Calvert is my old rival. Centuries we've played this game. I knew he'd be stupid enough to hide so close to his family home. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of destiny. He is my enemy, and I do not suffer any bastard who opposes me to live. I knew he was here, and it is my intent to find him and call down a righteous fucking hammer on his head. Figurative, I mean. His head. Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you? Or what? You think I haven't been shot before? Think that you, over the thousands who have tried, can take me down? You'd best wise the hell up and play along. I'll get what I want, and you'll get rich, and then we can go about our separate goddamn ways.
What you're proposing is camps, my dear boy. What the other guy proposing is something much more bountiful. Actually, nothing. He didn't say anything that he was proposing. But if the trial was anything to testify off of enlightenment, which, you know, I think is far more beneficial than any sum of caps that you could offer me. So unless we're looking in the, what, that's a 7-digit number, I think I might have to blow this man's brains out, or at least do the brain's bidding and turn off the signal thing. Yeah.
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere, broadcasting to him. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to him, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then... If I know Professor Calvert, and I do, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up his little talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point on the shore.
So that's
and
the lighthouse.
Easy.
Oh, we actually know that.
Right. Attach it to the bottom car. I'll watch from here until... Now.
So, wait a minute. So, does this jammer allow me to... Like, does it make me do this? Or when installing this jammer, is it like, you know, the Megaton quest with the nuke, where I can program it to either do what he wants to cut off his signal, or I can do it to intercept Desmond's, so that I can indeed do the brain's bidding. I don't quite remember. I thought you could help the brain, but maybe not, because I do remember killing him, and old me probably would side with this guy if given the chance. Knowing
It
me.
is I, Professor Calvert.
Oh, yep.
Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind. But aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we?
Okay.
Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device?
So I was close.
Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor, and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey.
So this is interesting, because I actually don't think that there are any unique items, keyword items, tied to either outcome here. When I say tied, I mean that you can only get via helping that person. I do know that by finishing this DLC, you get like that unique variant of the Mesutron that I mentioned previously, but I think you get that no matter who you help, because if you go to the brain, that's where it's located, and if you help Desmond, he'll end up finding it again, just have you shut it down. So I think you get that no matter what, and I don't think there's any other unique items for the entirety of the main quest up until that point. So, in that regard, I don't think it matters. However, I do think there is a perk associated with this quest, but I don't know if you get it both ways, but I'm pretty positive that you get it by doing it via the Ferris wheel here. So, real quick, I want to see, I highly doubt that it would happen. I'm sure it'll make you turn in the quest anyway. So, we'll actually help Desmond out, because again, we're going to get the weapon either way, I believe. So, this is the way that I'm nearly certain you get the perk, but I don't actually know if you get the perk otherwise. Or if you potentially get another perk. I don't think that's the case, but I don't know. It also seems contradictory, because, you know, Devs is like, you'll get rich, and then the brain's like, oh, I give you my favor. So it makes sense for the perk to be correlated to Calvert in this. I keep calling him the brain, I forgot his name, in this regard, but I think it is Desmond, or it's both. It would make sense for it to be both, but I have a feeling that if it's not both, then it's more likely to be this one. So now do I turn it on, or?
You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this. Hey!
The block? Oh, tribals?
No one betrays me. You understand? You will suffer.
How did you get here so fast? They're literally just like,
Ghoul. Both pay.
they're just hiding at like the base of the Ferris wheel, waiting for me to do something. Well, okay, let's use. That's right. We don't actually have a shotgun, do we? Other than this, because we gave that to Sharon or whoever my companion is. So yeah, we're actually really limited in weapons that we can use now. So I think I'll just go ahead and use epoxy. And well, no, because I already have a. I'll just use it on the. I don't know.
Coming for you.
Oh wow! I didn't realize that actually could hurt me if I did that close. Okay, this is clearly not the best course of action. Okay, yeah, they're everywhere as well. I think the Victor Rifle isn't a bad option, so long as... Let's just use one epoxy then. Oh wow, I'm low. What the hell? That worked out. This is just... This is one of these guys are absolute bullet sponges. Like, this is ridiculous. It's actually comical. I might have to pull up the alien blaster just because of how much health these guys have. Luckily, I have such a high critical chance that I can just kind of keep them stun locked. Even with the inherent lower critical chance of the Victory Rifle in particular. Oh, stop doing that. Oh, you didn't see that. God fucking damn it, alright. If you're not seeing me this, I'm just gonna do this close range. There we go. Yeah, if you didn't know that, the Victor Rifle actually has a lower base critical hit rate. That fucking rifle is so huge. Than the standard sniper rifle, but that fucking lever action rifle does so much damage, it's absurd. When both the tribals and the Swampfolk use it, it's crazy. There we go, headfire headshot. Where'd this one go? God, there's more? They're everywhere. They're actually everywhere, it's just crazy. Where did all these little henchmen of his come from? Like, they got like little dwellings underground or something? Is this one? Yeah, this one's up here as well. Alright. A few more shots and we should be good. Hold on a melee weapon. Oh my god, there's so much inaccuracy on this thing. Oh my god, stop moving! Like, make up your mind as where you're gonna go. Oh, this might just hip fire. Yeah. I swear to god, hip fire just got is more accurate than... Yeah, I say that and then that happens, but a lot of that was just my own pure aim. But like, I swear to god, hip fire on this gun feels so much more accurate than ADS. There we go. Wow, that took way too many bullets. Much more than it needed to. But, oh my god, there's so many more. You gotta be shitting me right now. Okay, I'm whipping out the alien blaster. I'm not dealing with that. They just have too much health for me to care. Wait, I just got a microphone down here, didn't I? Or, down, back here? How'd you get up there? Yeah, there's one back here somewhere. Oh, he's... What? Where are these guys coming from? This is absurd. Alright, now... Should have stayed where you were. Alright, cool. Ah! Jesus. Thanks for all the help. You know what, just for that... I'll spare him this time, but like, but not do anything in his power to help me. How are you holding up there, Panada? We didn't get injured in the chaos there. Speaking of which, what's the armor looking like? Good heavens, my greatest fears have come true. It would now be more beneficial to wear the combat armor. However, depending on what kind of bargain she drives before here, I may just repair it. And you know, she owes me her life after I just saved her from a little onslaught of tribals, but, we'll see. She's probably still gonna haggle like 2,000 caps every to get like 3% increase.
Oh, I knew. Of course, I learned
Oh,
tricks
that's
from my father.
not bad at all. That it is not bad at all. I will take you up on that. Yeah, sure.
All of Madame Panada's wares are top quality.
Let's go. Panada, like, Panada on top. I gotta say. She's impressed me. She's got even more combat armor and everything. 860 ECP. That's crazy. All the drugs someone could ever hope for. This, I think this is also cut content that was not intended to be in the final release of the game. Oh, I didn't know she actually sold power. She's literally a jack of all trades, so there you go. If you don't want to repair stuff, you can just... Or, I mean, you don't want to pay to repair stuff, you can buy it from her and repair it manually, which might have been the better option for me, but I don't know. But, yeah, I believe that is also a bit of cut content that was never meant to make it in the base game. Which is fine for me, because, like, there's already far too many 44 caliber weapons in this game. Especially considering how scarce the ammo is, so don't mind that. So I probably won't sell any ammo anymore, just like, that'll probably be it, honestly. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep that combat armor as backup, though. Okay, real quick here. 27, and what am I looking at? Oh, interesting. So maybe that's why she barely repaired my armor at all. I thought she actually repaired it like up to 50%. This is like 35%. It looks like, or let's go to 40. But so yeah, this is only 1 damage resistance higher than my combat armor now that I repaired it. So inevitably, I will swap back to the combat armor when the time is nigh, aka like the next 30 hits I take. So now that we've done that, we can go back to Desmond here and hope that we get that perk. I think we do. Oh! 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 Oh my god. Okay. What? That's crazy. Wait a minute. That's actually so cool and so sick. I do not remember how I don't remember that, but like it has to happen both ways, right? Because like, you know, you side with Calvert and he'll have you love Desmond's banner, but you don't, and he still does anyway. He remotely launches his entire freaking Hellstorm cluster into the mansion. I don't know how I didn't remember that. Like, what? I remember that like gazebo and that like little frame there. That's what like the secrets are. That's how you actually get down to the bunker, right? But I do not remember this being blown to smithereens, I guess. Oh wait, what? Isn't there a secret in here? I could have swore something was in here. Am I completely off the goop right now? Let me put on the cryptochromatic spectacles here and make sure I'm not going crazy. It would appear I am. I swear there's something I know in that like little, I don't even know what you call that. Kind of looks like the structure of a greenhouse, but I'm not sure. But I know in there's a little like puzzle that you solve for the side quest to get the backwater rifle. But I could have swore there was something like gazebo as well. Maybe not. But yeah, I don't know how I don't remember that. Like, I don't know what you call that. Complete and utter annihilation, I guess, of the manor. That's crazy. So 2 more things though as a side note. One, since the main quest is about over now, we're gonna go meet Calvert here, and we're gonna get the Mesmetron and everything else. And I still have a few more locations, like I have the mine and the westernmost locations. I think that most likely then the ritual site, which was previously inaccessible, is probably opened up through the side quest at the other mansion. Like, oh something. I always forget what it's called. Oh, Blackhall. Never mind. Maybe I was thinking of that for Ophi. I don't forget. Blackhall Manor. Yeah. So, because I don't think it has anything to do with the main quest. Now that I reminisce on it, that and then one more thing was actually. Oh yeah. I wonder if that sniper will now spawn after we complete the main quest here out by the shore there, because I swear I'm not crazy. I was talking earlier in this playthrough about how there was like a sniper, one of the islands out here by the lighthouse, where you end up spawning after you escape this, after you go through the panic room and go out, like one of these little islands here, you see. Yeah, but I didn't see him, and he has like a little shack set up or something along those lines, so, unless I'm crazy, that there used to be a guy there. And so maybe, for some reason, that only occurs after you get this final quest. So we will see.
That bastard. He killed my pups. Nearly killed me. For what? He doesn't have the body to fucking do it himself. So he tried to blow me up. Me? Well, I know where he is. He overplayed his hand.
Okay, so 100%, I did not side with Desmond when I did it a while ago, but I guess I also never went back and side with Desmond to like see what happened because I don't remember this, and like I said, I guess I don't really remember the mansion being blown up. So, does it not blow up the other way? Like, I feel like it would. Like that's a huge event. And it would make sense like in the story if you were to help Calvert to blow up the manor. Why wouldn't you? I guess I just don't remember that happening, but I know for sure I did not do this. And like I said, I was even confused because I don't remember meeting the guy through the panic room. That's why I was really confused there for a minute. So this makes sense that this is where Desmond is, and this is where and this is what I never got to experience. So this is cool. I actually am doing this part of the quest for the first time ever, which is not something I could say about really any other aspect of this game anymore. So this is actually really cool.
The lighthouse. He's got...
That's,
I found it when he boosted his signal to try to get through the jamming. He's down there, hiding behind...
That's what I remember is the lighthouse. Alright.
Now, that's more like it. Follow me. You're about to...
So, while you're doing that, oh my god, I'm about to blow. I could not have asked for a better gift. Thank you, Desmond. Oh my god, this guy just knows how to please a man. I'll give him that. More combat armor for when this inevitably degrades. Damn, we're set up to 32, as well as lots of 44 ammo. Oh my god, 78 44 ammo. That's pretty wild. Also an axe. I'm not sure if okay, yeah, this isn't actually full durability, so it's a good thing I picked that up. Now it is 40 damage. That isn't terrible. So we'll take the quantum. Probably not much else. Take the bobby pins. So yeah, shit, ton a lot back here, but it's about 30, so I won't bother with it. Yeah, some bottle caps. Oops. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so you don't enter the lighthouse with a gazebo, right? Because I swear I remember there being something significant about it, but maybe not. Unless, yeah, maybe not. But again, yes, I do remember his lab being under the lighthouse, so at least I remember that. Yeah, I wonder. Wait a minute. Am I stupid? Wait a minute. Desmond is using a sniper rifle right now, and like I said, I sided with Calvert the first time I did this, and apparently never sided with Desmond. Was I stupid enough not to realize that the sniper potentially was Desmond after I helped Calvert? Is that what happened? Now, that actually makes sense, because, like, I never would have helped him, so I wouldn't have known that it was him. Or, I mean, like, I don't know. I guess my whole point is that I would have had known him. Like, how would I not know? Like, I was that stupid back then, was I? Like, he'd still have his name and everything, right? Because what I remember, he's just some, like, random-ass, I don't know, NPC who just started sniping at you. It would make sense, though, for it to be Desmond sniping you, especially since he's using one right now, if you were to help Calvert, and he survived the possible bombing of his mansion, so... wait! That's it right there! Okay, so it isn't Desmond. I'm not as stupid as I originally thought. But that's it right there. I swear that wasn't there earlier. Was it? I may just be completely off the perk, but I swear that wasn't there earlier, because this is what I was talking about. There's the shack, and there's the sniper. Come on. Can't even see him. Is that his shadow? I can't see it. Oh. Oh, every bullet's going left of the crosshair. I just wanted to see if I could get, like, a hit on him from there and see, like, critical hit on blah, 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 so I could get the name of whoever it was. I think it's literally just something like mercenary. I think that might be exactly what it is. I think it's literally just like mercenary. So, I don't, if that is the case, I don't know if that's explained. Like, I'm sure there's some more behind it, but, like, what, if not, what is a random ass mercenary doing on a shack on an island off the coast of a lighthouse. So, I don't know. We'll get to that when we get to that. Let's actually complete the main quest here. No more procrastinating. Here, we are. Yes. He's wasting no time, and obviously I can understand why, but... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm wasting a lot of time here. They have a whole Gatling laser, 2 ammo boxes, 3... med kits, 3 lockers. I think Vengeance is actually already full durability, though, so... Depending on the durability of the one I just picked up, I might go ahead and drop that Gatling laser if it's pretty low. It's... what's Vengeance looking like, though? That's the main question. Where is it? Okay, yeah, Vengeance is, like, completely full. Okay, it's at 99% there. I think we're gonna go ahead... I mean, fuck it. It's better than dropping it. We'll repair the 1% to bring it up to a grand total of 331 damage there. We'll repair these, and I guess keep using Callahan's Magnum. Also, for repair the Metal Blaster, before I forget. Okay. There's a few Protectrons and things to kill in here. Do I have any grenades and stuff from, defusing the, like, baby explosive trap things earlier? I don't know what the fuck they're called. Alright. There we go. So let's try this real quick to see if anything... Oh, oops. I didn't think they were in here.
There you are.
Yeah, calm down there, bucko. What do you need me to do, Desmond? What do you need me to do? What's the holdup, my dear boy?
Hurry up.
I'm waiting on you. Get these energy cells real quick. Oh yeah, no, those are Mesotron cells for the weapon that is soon to await us. Now, let's have a meeting with the minds, as they say. ECP, I don't mind if I do. Take my sweet time looting this little bunker here.
Look what we have.
Grab Protectrons now, or the Robo-Brains, whatever that is. It makes sense for them to be Robo-Brains, right? Like, it's kind of the whole theme of this place. It sounds like the Protectrons, because I don't hear any of that, like, robotic taunting. The Robo-Brains are so infamous for. Give me this, there we go. Alright, buddy. Jesus. Oh, it is a Robo-Brain. Okay. There's the taunting. It's probably your only hope. Is he really that tanky? He must be, because the Callahan's Magnum does a ton of damage. And I would assume that this guy's capable of dishing out some damage himself, so like... I don't know why everyone in this DLC is so tanky. Oh, 3 core books, don't mind if I do. I'd turn that off. Damn it. I think it's either far left or... Okay, actually it's right here. God damn it, slightly up more. But I tried like right here and I didn't think it gave it all. Whatever. That. Nah. That doesn't entice me. I guess I'll read this. Oh, wait, what's here? Oh. Nice man there. Indeed. So why isn't he like shit? Why isn't he shit talking to me right now? And if he could be in my mind this whole time, why wouldn't he have done so, like before? Like, I don't know. Makes no sense. Like he could be shit talking Desmond this whole time. One second. Yeah. Can only imagine how that one turned out. Tons of energy weapon ammo. Yeah, I get my more Mesotron cells there. Okay. Oh. Oh! Wow, that's good. Okay. Could I have ran in there if I was fast enough? I still can, though, as that is a locked door, not an inaccessible one. Give me that power cell. Don't make me use TCL to get this. I might, just because I keep saying power cell. Oh, wait, I can't, a glitch? I would assume so, right? Because I'm so much of a baller, what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to pick the door, then I'm going to hack the terminal, and then I'm going to grab the key card for that sweet, sweet stat that means absolutely nothing. So, yeah, excuse me as I do that real quick. Yeah, can I seriously not grab it? Why is... I don't think that's supposed to work there. The second you enter the door, the audio cuts on like 100% volume. That's weird. Yes, I think that's a glitch, but whatever. I don't feel like bothering with it right now. So, I will lockpick the door first on very hard, which seems like it's going to be slightly on the left here from the origin. Maybe a little bit less. Or a bit, okay, a bit more. A tad bit more there, I'd say, right there. Oh, even more, okay. Slightly, that should do it. Oh? More or less? She doesn't keep it a bit more, but if so, then that's quite a big... Okay, yeah, less now. Right around... Oh, we're really close. Fuck! There we go. Then we're gonna hack the terminal. First try. Like I said, first try. And then we're gonna grab a keycard for collecting purposes. Alright. I don't give you permission to do that. Finish him off, will you, old chum? Come on, it's not that hard. It's one shot, man. Thank you.
Ever again.
So true. Let's go ahead and take a mid-mission nap there for an hour. I'm sure Desmond won't mind. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna procrastinate grabbing that for a second. Did I not leave that suitcase either? Weird. Well, there's two of them actually. Again, though, we'll go ahead and access whatever unlocks the more conventional way first. Okay, that one requires a key, but I should be able to hack the terminal and get the same result. Oops. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Second try. third try I lied. Fuck. Let's see language. Okay, it's this one. Alright, and just to make sure, we'll go ahead and grab the 2 keycards now. It should only appear as 1 note, correct? Yes. And then just make sure that that is the... Oh, interesting. Okay, so the key would have allowed you to unlock the terminal. Got it. Okay. Here we are, at least almost. And not in the main chamber yet that I was referencing earlier that I had remembered, but we're close. We're getting there, alright. Another Gatling laser, really interesting. Still don't think I have enough room, obviously, but that is very, very tempting. Oops. Okay, yeah, we're actually fully at capacity. I didn't realize that. Meaning we will have to drop something or, you know, figure something out for, oh, well, that's right, we just pick up the laser rifle, so maybe not. I was gonna say for the, oh, we actually have 2. Alright. For the weapon at the end of this DLC, the Mesotron, like, I think it's like a microwave emitter is what it is. So, also, is the fertilizer? Okay, it is, full durability. Let's actually switch to the metal blaster since we've already used the Callahan's wagon quite a bit. And I believe that, or maybe, it's like a big circular room with like a big table. It's like high-tech holograms and stuff. Is the one that I'm referring to. Gotta be careful there, Desmond. Lest similar fate befall you as did your mansion. There you go. Why can't you fight like that normally, man? Yeah, that's weird how like the flow goes from 0 to 100% volume the second you go. Yeah. End of this room.
Come over here, boy.
Yep, this is the room. This is the room. I don't see the table, I guess, but yeah, there's all the gel that's preserving them, and the checkdowns.
How dare you violate my inner sanctum?
Oh, if you say it like that.
Exterminate Desmond at once.
Can I save mid-dial? Oh, I can't. That sucks, because load screen has not happened for a long while, so whatever choices I make, they're going to be final. Let's just talk it out at first.
He is my enemy, and you will be rewarded. One beyond your imagination, beyond reckoning, the most amazing gift a living creature can...
So I think he's just talking about access to, like, the loot room, which you get either way. I don't think he's talking about, like, a perk or something specific, because now that I think about it, I think you do get that perk, again, either way. Though I'm not positive on that. I will have to double-check and verify that. And if it turns out that by declining his offer, you don't get the perk, I am going to be very, very much bummed. But I don't think that's the case. I think both the options, you ultimately get the same end result loot-wise, but obviously gameplay and lore-wise, things change respectively.
You must decide. Ah, yes, Mr. Lockhart, at last we meet face to jaw.
Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I could deactivate them all.
You will meet his end.
No, Calvert. I brought someone with me. Someone very special. This stranger tricked you into letting me find where you are hiding.
Yes, Desmond, but whose side is he on? Do you know? Can you be sure? You always were so bad at choosing your allies.
Well, we shall see, shan't we? Destroy him.
No, destroy him.
I mean, you could always do it yourself to
never
ensure this.
fucking ends. You and your pathetic threats. You disgusting, greasy, uncraniumed bastard.
Your words mean nothing to me.
Okay, so I can't save now, so I guess, yeah, if I look it up and it does turn out that I passed up a perk or something, then I will make the other decision, but I don't think it's like that. I think it's more of a personal
Always
decision.
with empty fucking threats and meaningless drivel, but never the will to act.
In the meantime, I think that's where the loot is, and that's where the exit is as well. That'll take you back up to the islands. Let's take a look around the lab while we've got the opportunity, shall we? I don't get to hear their dialogue, so maybe I want to tune back in for that. That one's head or okay. Alright, here's the bottom level. Okay, so I can't actually do anything down here. It looks like that's just where the protectrons come from. Oh, what was that? Oh. So yeah, we'll go ahead and destroy him. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else there. And I presume that will indeed lead the onslaught of the protectrons, which shouldn't be an issue, but yeah.
Yes, you nasty little cunt.
I would not be addressing me like this at this time, like,
And here we
in
are.
particular.
I'm so fucking sick of
It's
you.
funny, he pointed at me when he said that.
You disgusting, greasy.
Alright, you're repeating yourself now, Buggity. It's time for this to end. Just give me the choice. Let's put this tomfoolery to an end. Alright, let's use. So they're all becoming activated, or just a few? Just a few. Okay, wow, like a grand total of 2 protections. Woo! Shiver me timbers. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Now, my dear boy Desmond, what do you have to say to me?
Body pathetic cerebellum.
Wait, push. Wait, what?
Fucking well walk.
Do I destroy these 2 then? I would assume so. No?
Disgusting.
I just keep shooting? There we go. Okay. He's still
At
talking.
last, the world is rid of that sniveling, disgusting, arrogant brain. Think of it. Everything he learned.
I don't think it's yours, buddy.
Moron. You cannot possibly comprehend what this is worth. I've been battling with Calvert for over and now, 200 years of technology. You're free to take whatever you find in this disgusting place. What I came for is of no interest to you.
Better not
Enjoy
be.
your spoils. I don't think our paths will ever cross again.
So what is it that you desire then, my dear boy? Servers, got it.
I'm busy. I'm pulling all
Yep.
the data that I can from... And then... Now that we're rid of Calvert, there are only a few of us left. Sort of a... what's a word you'd under...
I mean, I gotta respect it. He is dedicated to the grind of the ops, if nothing else. But yes, let's conclude this here. Here we have our first aid boxes, our ladder to the surface, where we will then kill that mercenary sniper, as he is to be called. The microwave gun transmitter, whatever it's called here, emitter, right? Some microfusion cells, some energy cells, and my mesotron cells, as well as some ECP, flamer cells, and that is it. As long as we're safe down there. Splendid, splendid indeed. Let's put one more action to verify that the, oh, what's it called? We'll actually use this against the guy. That is a close range weapon though, so I'll have to get up close and personal. But that's about it for the main story of this place. So we've got a few more westward locations to explore, and then the mine, which is north of here. But aside from that, for the most part, we are done here. So let's go ahead and meet with this. There he is, the sniper guy. Dive down pretty low so he doesn't see me coming, and then when he least expects it, oh good lord! I like how it shakes my skin like that. Jesus, are these hitting? It doesn't seem like it. I can't see it taking up half my screen. Thank you. Okay, smuggler, not mercenary, but close enough. Okay, this thing fucking sucks. And it literally takes up half my screen, so like... Oh my god, I knew it was close range, but this is abysmal. I don't feel like wasting all of that ammo. And oh, that's nice. It didn't even render in the ocean. And the fact that, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, the fact that it would no longer be full durability without using epoxy. So, oh my god. See, that's why you don't use the microwave emitter. That's why I use Callahan's Magnum. One-shot headshot sneak attack from an island away. That was crazy. Wow. Okay, so we'll loot them, and then I think we're going to go west, and then we'll probably end with the mine. And then after we do the Black Hole quest, we'll see if that opened up the ritual site. Oops, I didn't shoot there. But god damn, I cannot believe I just one-shot that guy. Yeah, pretty underwhelming to be completely honest, but a unique weapon is a unique weapon in our eyes, so I will take it with open arms. So there's our man's head, 308 sniper rifle, and some ammunition, which we'll pair the victory rifle with. And then, as I've said many a time prior, head west. Westward expansion, if you will. Call me Lewis and Clark. Because I'm out to tame these frontiers. Okay, where's the victory rifle? Right there. Yes. Okay, let us set out on our voyage. But alright, what's our stim pack count looking like now? It's gonna be, I'd say 300, right? Oh, really? I guess I have used quite a few here in Point Lookout because of how many, and especially in Mothership Zeta, because of how many tanky enemies there were. And, yeah, so. Alright, let us go. I think we'll start at... So to start from the motel here, go straight west to the clan plot, and maybe go like in order from east to west, like dun 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 dun. As I there's also one up there, but there's closer locations to that anyways. It'd actually probably be easier to go there down south, but we've been more in that location than we have west of the motel, so that's where we'll begin. But I can't recall myself getting a perk from that quest. Come to think of it, so okay, what the hell is it? Just in case, I'm gonna look it up real quick because I don't think I'll change it unless it's something major. But if I just missed out on a perk just by choosing who to side with, that is really, really stupid. So let me look that up real quick. Okay, I want to see all of that. I'm just looking at quests. One minute. Oh my god, I'm getting so many ads. Well, I kinda give it away to myself here. Desmond actually has some unique glasses, so he may have to die, especially if I get the quest for siding with the brain or the Perkane, but that's probably not the case, since you get the same loot at the end. If it is though, then he 100% is dying. So yeah, give me a second here. Oh my god, if I get one more fucking hand. Okay, I got really distracted. Quests. Okay, perks, actually. Ghoul Ecology, I already got. That's from Plex Journal. Punga Power, already got. And Spirit Defender, already got. Okay, so, yeah, I guess there are only 3. I guess I'm just misremembering getting a perk at the end of this quest line, so we're good. I think I will go back and kill Desmond, though. For his glasses. Yeah. But, yeah, let's go west first. To the Black Hole Manor. And then one other thing, I do know about the pint-sized slasher mask, and the fact that there is 2, which does, and by the way, I think one of them is actually, like, at this, I don't know what you'd really call this, like, that's the coast, that's like the pier, so this is, I don't know. But whatever, this little, well, what's left of the settlement by the dock here, I think you can actually find one of the masks, meaning I haven't explored all of the buildings there, which doesn't really surprise you, because I did kind of rush through that area. But yeah, so one of them is actually in one of the rooms over there, and I think the other is actually in the mine, which I haven't explored yet. But the thing is, since there are 2 of them, a lot of people consider them unique, but by definition they can't be. However, I'm still going to collect them, just as I have been the police hats, as well as the... I thought there was another item, right? Maybe not. Because, like, I don't know, you could, like, make the same argument for Confederate hats, but those are different because the pint-sized slasher masks only appear in 2 fixed locations, whereas the Confederate hat, or really other weapon that's unique to this DLC in particular, can spawn in, like, any loot source in this DLC. So those certainly wouldn't be unique, but there would be a point to be made about the pint-sized slasher mask being unique because of the fact that I only found the 2 fixed locations. But yeah, so we actually just passed the clan plot there, so we'll go ahead and explore that real quick. Jesus, these guys are fucking brutes. Okay, one more shot, and then should be right there on the right. And then we actually got a little camp down there. Yeah, so I remember that area. Here's the clan plot, and then we're only in 9 shots left, as well as relatively low durability, so I think we're going to stop using this now, maybe switch over to the Victor Rifle or the Metal Blaster, or repair it though, so we'll do that, and then, let's see, yeah, the Victor Rifle is not quite full durability, it looks like, so let's go ahead and use that a little bit. And here's the clan plot though, where we have a dug-up grave, with some nice little trinkets there. That is a child's grave, you absolute monster. I don't want to know what you did with the contents of that body, or not necessarily of the body, but the body itself. So don't ask, don't tell. Especially since that is the only grave that was dug up. That is very concerning. I'm just gonna act like I didn't see that, especially with all this alcohol around here. We're gonna pretend we didn't see that, and I guess that's really it to this location. Again, I'm sure there's some bit of lore. Also, that's really annoying how you don't keep moving when you jump sideways in third-person mode. But yeah, so I guess we'll go to the disaster relief shelter now, and then Black Hole Manor, and then the Delta over here. Yeah, and then obviously we'll be picking up the quest in Black Hole Manor. And though I would be able to, since there's really not much content left at all in this DLC, and despite the fact that I've only played for like a few hours, I am kind of getting burnout right now. I don't know, like I said, I've just been having a large lack of motivation lately, especially the... Like, I don't know, I really didn't feel like streaming today at all. I was just like, well, why not? I mean, I have nothing better to do, really. I completed the ACTs earlier, and I actually went home at like 12:20, 12:30, I want to say, instead of the normal, like, I normally get home at like 3:30ish, though school lets out at 2:45. I'm go ahead and divulging every information about my personal life here, but I don't give a shit. So, yeah, I got home a few hours early, and I literally just laid around and did absolutely nothing for a few hours, and I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll just stream so I can do something somewhat, not really productive, but, I don't know, not completely useless. So, here we are. Alas, I am getting a little bit burnt out of my endeavors, so... to conclude that unnecessary tangent there, I may get off here before too long at all to, just, I don't know, just because I kind of got bored of it. Therefore meaning that I probably won't finish the entirety of this DLC day. Though it certainly would be possible, though, just given how much time I do have and the fact that there's just so little content left. It's not a restriction of the ability to get it done, much less the motivation, or much more, I guess, the motivation. Anyways, what the fuck are you doing here?
Greetings, child. I'm Marcella, missionary and...
Don't you talk to this chick as part of the quest? The black hole one?
The feeling is mutual, child. I'd enjoy sharing my belief in the faith, if you'll
I think you
listen.
do.
Would you like me to recite some scripture? Or did you just want... Of course. I am Alpha and Omega, the begin... So lovely. Selflessness like that is a rare Scripture, the world as told in the Bible. Would you like to hear a verse? I'm afraid I don't have a copy of the scripture with me, but I tell you the truth. Whoever hears my word and believes him who sent me has eternal life and will not be condemned. He has crossed over from death to life. I have told you this so that you might have peace in me. In the world you... In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in the darkness,
Oh
and the
my God.
darkness did not comprehend.
Follow New Vegas, my friends. It's funny because Joshua Graham does actually obviously quote the Bible a lot, so it is like a cross-reference, I guess, not to the game, but to the Bible, that they both recite the same sort of biblical quote. Also, what the fuck is up with the gun in your bag? Is that a hunting rifle? Or is that a double-barrel shotgun? Either way, I don't think it's supposed to look that, like, low-res.
In him was light.
Wait, you only got... Okay, alright, 4 passages?
In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet, and we shall be changed.
Typical. Alright.
No, not exactly. People have clung to many beliefs since the Great War, and some have their foundations in the faith. The Bible was around long before the bombs fell, as was my faith. To us, the war was a great tragedy, but not the true apocalypse. We try to improve the state of the wasteland by doing good where we can, and by spreading the word of the Bible. We also recover and restore religious relics that we... I was raised at the Abbey of the Road, where I was educated until I could receive my rites of mission. That's when I first left the...
What the scallops? Is that a Beatles reference?
What else?
Okay.
I'm relatively new here myself, but I'll share what I can. Hostile, in a word. I try to observe, but the Swampfolk are dangerously aggressive to any outsiders. Lucky for us, they tend to keep to the swamp. Swampfolk fetishes or totems, they probably mark territorial lines or maybe are involved with rituals of some kind. I've read about a lot of primitive beliefs that use similar symbols. Voodoo magic, Santeria, Obeah. Fascinating, if somewhat disturbing. Though the underlying beliefs seem quite dark, I'm not sure they're anything more than an empty set of traditions to the Swampfolk.
That sounds a bit ironic, don't you think?
Sort of. The tents were collapsed when I found them. I was able to put them back together. This one smells the least like a wet Brahmin. I restored a terminal in one of the other tents. From that, it would seem that these tents were originally put here before the war by medical workers. Right. I'm from the Abbey of the Road. I'm afraid its location is secret, however.
Oh,
Go.
alright. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. You're not gonna see a thing, right? don't think it's budging. Yeah. There we go. Little bit more. And never mind. I think it's like the battery's out. Yeah, there we go. You see a thing. Yeah, that's the thing. You bring the book to like the Dunwich house or something. Oh yeah, the quiz picnic. How was that? Dubious. Hmm. I respect the efforts, like going to the pit, point lookout, the capital wasteland, just to spread the good word as a missionary. I mean, it's a stupid, absolutely. Are you Wait, what? Perseverant? Yeah. Perseverant? Also, absolutely. Well, alright. I'm sure we'll meet again very soon, Maria. Once I speak to your documented fellow there in your terminal. Am I carrying any more purified water on me now? Because, yeah, that's the thing. I am. And normally I would be carrying more, but like I'm at such high carry rate, I might as well not. Even though a good majority of that is just occupied by moonshine. Resource for this, but following the recent trend of every boat in this DLC, I wouldn't be surprised if it's inhabited by any. That's weird. They don't even put like a little first aid kit here. Like the ones in the Capital Wasteland at least have something, like a foot locker, a first aid kit, something. You'd think a point lookout of all of this game would have more boats with like loot in them, or at least an interior of some sort, but unfortunately not. So, okay, now we're gonna head up to the manor, and then we've got the Delta, and then that place northwest of the manor, or dead north actually. But, and then also the ritual site to revisit when available. But I think we might talk to our boy here in the manor and get the quest, but not actually finish it. Because again, I'm feeling kind of, I'm not bored, I don't know, just of much incentive to keep playing. Oh, sorry, I already deducted or deduced that it was impossible to hit enemies from a certain range away, regardless of whether or not you can see them, unless this game is just absolutely broken, because I've shot, like, for minutes at a time on various occasions at enemies with hit-scan weapons to no avail. So, yeah, is that the, yeah, that's the Delta right there, actually. So, we'll go ahead and head dead north, speak to the inhabitant, and then get off, I do believe, and then, yeah, when we're on next time, we'll explore the Delta, the shack, we'll go back to the Capital Wasteland, go to the Dunwich building, complete the quest there, go back up to Point Lookout, and explore the ritual thing. The ritual site, whatever it's called. But here we are. Blackhall Manor in all its glory. Let's meet the old coot who inhabits it. Quite the place indeed. There he is.
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house? You're in Black Hall Manor. This isn't a tourist attraction. I appreciate your good taste. Come, let's talk.
You sound awfully familiar, almost like you're imitating a white version of Asher. Eulogy Jones, Lucas Sims. I think I also said Herbert Dang Dashwood, right? Like half of the colored NPCs in the ways. Okay, that probably wasn't the best way to say it. What are we in the 1950s? But you get the idea, buddy. Your voice is suspiciously familiar.
Good, good. People should be able to sit and have a conversation.
Oh,
Especially
Mr.
in times like these.
Mr.
Civil discourse. The greatest of our...
Broch? No, what is his name? The guy from Vault 101 who, like, assigns your occupation. That guy as well.
I'm glad you think so. Conversation is but one of the virtues that separate us from cretins like those Swampfolk. Swampfolk who, I should mention, absconded with a book. A precious family
Wait a minute.
heirloom.
Does he send me to the ritual site to get the book?
Good. The fools who stole it believe it has... There's a ritual site
you
east of the
do.
boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll...
Okay, so that works out perfectly then, because so when I return next time, what I'll do is I'll get the book, or no, I'll go to the Delta, then I'll go to the little shack north of here, then I'll get the book, then I'll complete the quest in Dunwich Manor, so that I don't have to return here, and I can finish whatever endeavors that remain for me in the wasteland, and also somewhere in that time kill Desmond before I leave as well for his eyeglasses. And also explore the mine. I keep forgetting about that for the one of two pint-sized slasher masks, which I'll probably go ahead and grab the second. Even though they're not unique, it's just like a collector item, like the police hats. But alright.
Don't be daft. You agreed to retrieve my book. With more haste than this, I would have thought. You need to head to the ritual site east of the boardwalk and expect a fight.
You can do it yourself. You got crutches, a seat, and a little oxygen tank sitting next to you.
I don't suppose there's any harm indulging you. What interests you? Just as much as it's named after us, I suppose. We took the Black Hall name when we arrived on these shores, generations before the Great War. We do well to remember history, particularly in this dark time. Hundreds of years, and still standing strong. You're within a fine example of Victorian architecture, my friend. What else do you... I suppose larceny isn't enough reason to hate. You must be new here if you don't know the answer to that by now. Yes, they're dangerous. They shoot at, smash, or try to eat anything that isn't them. And half the time they shoot at each other. They may have been men once, but no more.
Squidbillies.
No, not them. That lot wants for brains. But they're at least somewhat civilized. The swamp folk have no creed, no morals. They think the book has a kind of occult power. Superstition and nonsense, of course.
Yeah, so I guess we'll look around this manor just for a minute here, and then I'll probably get off, and I'm gonna ready to discuss what I'll do the next time I get on, like, for 5 times now, so don't feel the need to restate that again, but, man, quite the scenic place here. Torched books galore. Yes. Damn. Alright. Shit, don't mind if I do. I forgot that guy's name was, but he was a freak in his prime, judging by the wardrobe. Very odd bathroom. Here's what I'm looking for. Yes, indeed. I will be taking that. Who's gonna stop me? Splendid, splendid. Alright. My other place is a basement as well, and I think that's actually where you find some of the lore pertaining to the book, as well as its connection to Dunwich. I don't know if that's what gives you the objective to take it there or not, because I think by default the objective is not available once you get the book. So I think you either have to learn from it from somebody else, potentially the lady at the natural disaster place, potentially through like a terminal or something downstairs, if I'm remembering right, or potentially at the ritual site. There's like, I don't know, holotape or something detailing it. But yeah, I do think there's a basement to this place, and I'm pretty sure there's some Lovecraftian shenanigans there. But guess we'll see. We entered from this way, right? Yeah, there's the door. Maybe not. Wait. I could have swore there was a basement to this place. Two staircases, which is interesting, but maybe not. I don't know. I must be misremembering again. But yeah, then I do wonder how you get the objective to take this to Dunwich Manor. I don't know. Oh,
Wait
well,
a moment.
here we go.
I need to know.
That's funny.
I thought as much. Listen to me. That book is known as the Krivbekne, and it's a thing of evil purpose. Yes, the Krivbekne. The
So yeah, I
Blackwell
bring it to the
family has
altar
a
and
long
destroy it at the
history.
Dunwich
It
Manor.
was lost to them long ago, but it's found a way. I ask no more. You can find me at my...
Oh, never mind. She wants me to give it to her. Maybe Obadiah is the one who wants me to put it at the altar. Because, yeah, I would imagine I'd be destroying if I was putting it at the altar. I just presumed because I thought he just wants the book. I didn't realize. He asked me to do that after I recover it. I don't remember
Go with God,
again.
child.
But speak to me once more.
Please, there's nothing...
Never mind. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here again. Delta, Mine, Grower Shack, Dunwich Manor, Desmond, and once that's all done, I think we're pretty much done with this DLC. Like it's smaller than I remember, to be honest. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. I think this DLC is a bit underwhelming. Now I will say that part where the mansion got blown up was very scenic, and I like the final little encounter there with the brain. And I will say I really like the side quest where you have to like find the spy. But I don't know. As a whole, the DLC does feel a bit underwhelming. Like it's just a lot of the same. It's a lot of the same Swampfolk. There's just a bunch of the lake lurks, sort of swamp lurks. What's the other enemy? Swamp ghouls, I guess, but nothing really unique. You know, the pit brought, like... The pit wasn't huge, and I feel like I overrate the pit. I give it a little bit more credit than what it's due. But there's just something about it. I don't know. Like, I feel like it has cool weapons. It has that little arena. It has the moral dilemma. It has the steel yard, as well as, like, all the rewards associated with that. A lot more unique weapons, in my opinion, because... I mean, you got an axe, come on. You got a shovel, come on. Double barrel shotgun's cool, but not only is there not even a unique version in the like final version of the game, it's just nothing crazy. It's a double barrel shotgun where you'll see you've got like the perforator, you've got the auto axes, you've got what else? completely unique, yeah. Because like you got Wild Bill's side armor, but that's not fully unique. You got the tribal power armor, all that stuff. So I don't know. All in all, I think this DLC is a little bit, and then of course, we're not even gonna go over Mothership Zeta, Anchorage, or Broken Cities. Those are a league of their own. But yeah. Though I will say, Mothership Zeta. No, I guess I can't really critique Broken Steel because it also does come with those quests after restoring the generator. Like you got Jefferson Memorial up and running. You can help the scribe. There's like the guys who are scaring people in the water. There's like that radiation church. So all in all, that provides a good bit of content as well as the awesome cinematics with the blowing up the vertibirds and Liberty Prime and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and the car tunnel, the presidential metro. So there's actually quite a bit of content Broken Steel. I'm not gonna think about that. And again, I would say Anchorage does suffer from the same critiques that the other DLCs do, where it just feels like, well, sure, what I say is the biggest by far, but just nothing really unique. Like Chinese soldiers, yeah, I mean they're just rebranded humanoid enemies, and I suppose you can make the art, that the only real unique enemy in that DLC would be like what the Chimera tanks. Is that it? I mean, I think so, yeah, but I don't know. I could go into obviously everything else with that DLC, like the fact that it takes place in fucking Anchorage, it's not a wasteland, so it's already bonus points for seniors while blowing up the artillery, the Gauss rifle, I forgot about that, the shock sword, the stealth suit, so yeah, they all have their fair share, they're all have their ups and downs, but now that I've ranted about this for 10 minutes here, I don't know, I just felt the need to clarify that this probably, yeah, I don't know, the main quest is pretty cool, but all around I think this DLC is lacking a little bit something in the way of... It may just be scenery, because this is by far the closest to the base game. Like, yeah. I mean, it's got a few, like, Swamp-esque features, but, I don't know, same, like, color palette, which the main game is, like, heavily critiqued upon. A lot of the same enemies, so, yeah. I don't know. Again, I guess you could say the same thing about the pit, but that's why they all have their other ups and downs, so I'll stop writing about shit nobody cares about and end this stream. I don't know when I'll stream yet next. It may be tomorrow. We'll see, I guess. And per usual, it is not guaranteed when I'll stream. It might not be tomorrow, actually. It may be Thursday. But again, only time will tell. Likewise, what game I will play, what that entails, it will probably be Payday, or I need to uninstall this. I haven't played this in ages. But what? Last 2 weeks, 10 hours. I haven't even touched this game. Yeah, weird. I don't know. I also need to play this. I haven't touched this at all. I bought it and then I haven't played it. So these two are definitely some upcoming single player games that I need to delve into a little bit more. Yeah. And this will remain a pretty popular multiplayer game that I'll play every now and then, as well as potentially Overwatch, if I can get myself back into that. We'll see. But without further ado, that concludes, that makes this illustrious stream a wrap, as some may say. So goodbye, farewell, and until next time, this is Quality Claps YT, clapping off. Until next time.